welcome. This is tarot card reading, all signs of the Zodiac for Thursday and Friday. Okay, so it's for today, tomorrow. I'm a bit ditzy and I sort of lose track of what day it is, partly because obviously it's a school holiday here. Right, so we're going to start with Taurus. Thanks for subscribing and liking. And also, if you want to book in for a reading, you are very welcome. I've got my website, awakeningtarot.co.uk. Go on there now, have a look. If you want to book in, just contact me. There's a contact box, you can fill that out. Or you can email me. Or message me on Facebook or Instagram. Okay, so Taurus. Let's see what we get for you. Moment. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. Ooh. This could be spirit. I mean, it's not something I really recommend looking at the past, because the past in my spiritual path is said to be a bit of a graveyard. You know, the past is gone. We can only find spirit in the present moment. But maybe it's a way of tapping you into love, you know. It might not be the best way for everyone. But it's like they're trying to bring closeness between two people. Okay, so maybe this message isn't for everyone and I'll pick another card. But for some of you who are in a relationship or you have a connection, they may be trying to bring you back together. And if you focus on the love between you, you know, that's going to help. So thinking of a loving, oh my God. The next card's rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. I'm sorry. If you don't want to bring back a past relationship, then I do apologise, because I don't know why Spirit's bringing this out. I'll pick one more card. All right, we're getting all the R's. We're getting all the R's. Maybe that's why rekindle and then remarkable. So notice everything remarkable about your relationships. So that's a good one if you are single, to look at. You know, the beautiful things in all types of relationships that you have, because they're all a reflection of your, you know, love inside you. So you don't have to have lots of relationships. You know, some of us are very solitary, but the significant or important connections that you do have are a mirror to the love that you have inside, you know. So what they're trying to do with Taurus, in a nutshell, Spirit is basically wanting you to feel love. Wanting you to feel love from within yourself, rather than kind of in a way outside, you know, being dependent on somebody giving you the love or something giving you the love. Actually feeling the love coming from within yourself naturally. As we are children of spirit, you know, we're all beings of spirit, you know, like we are love, right? So there's something about Spirit trying to tap Taurus into your own source of love. And maybe for some of you, that's to bring you together with someone. Going to shuffle a bit more there. Well, no, I'm not actually, because they just fell out. So, right, you're in a much better position. You may have taken risks in the past when it came to relationships or even other areas of your life, but you are basically making sound choices. You're doing your responsibilities. Well done. You know, you are basically on a very good track now towards success in your life. Well done. There is somebody connected to you now. This person is not on such a good road. This person needs to come to terms with the fact that there is two opposing forces in their life, and they will not get these two opposing forces to come together. Okay, so this could be a family member, a friend, or a lover, or maybe someone from your past. But when this is actually a sad card, it's quite funny because so many people say it's progress, it's a waiting card. It is waiting. This person is kind of waiting, but they're waiting for no reason. Okay, it's a silly reason this person's waiting, because these two, you see these two wands, they are never going to come together. Okay, there's one path here, there's one path there, and you can't reconcile the two. So there's a sadness in this person when they look at the world. Okay, so it's quite a different meaning to what most people say. But if you go to the Rider-Waite, that is the real meaning of the card. And that's something I'm quite passionate about at the moment, is bringing through the real meanings of the cards. Because a lot of tarot readers out there doing it their way, and they're not actually reading the real meanings of the cards. I'm not taking anyone on when I say that, but it's just truth. You know, it's just the truth. Okay, I have seen the future with you. I want you by my side. So there's somebody here that is kind of a bit lost, quite frankly. They're a bit lost. They think they're seeing something and they're waiting for something that's never going to happen, okay? You, on the other hand, you're in good alignment. You're in a good place. If this person wants you, they're going to have to make serious changes. That's how I see it. If they're waiting for somebody else, like an ex or whatever, again, they'll be waiting a long time. So that person needs to make a change inside themselves. They need to come to peace and acceptance. And that's when their life will start to make sense and improve. You've got the Councils of Light. This is your spirit guides. It's a very high Council of Light here. There's a very high vibrational frequency coming through to Taurus to lift your vibration. You are tapping into this because you have King of Wands, which is a high vibrational energy. King of Wands has left the past behind and is now making a much better future. And that's where Taurus is at right now. And because of that, you're obviously attracting much higher level beings of light to support you. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Sometimes I can't pronounce clearly enough, so I say realms. Oh, I make myself laugh. Right, so there you go, Taurus. Very interesting. You're finding the love inside yourself. You are raising your vibration. You are honouring yourself. Honour. You're drawing towards you much higher beings of light to support you. You are going to be successful now, moving forwards. But somebody connected to you needs to make some necessary changes and decisions. Okay. There may well be somebody that likes you, but they need to sort themselves out. That's how I'm being shown. Right, we're going to Virgo. That was really quite a long reading for Taurus. I don't know why. I find just occasionally certain star signs just get longer readings because the messages are just sometimes a bit strange or unusual. But then everything's strange and unusual with me. So, right, Virgo, 1111, twin flame. Okay, and it's also confirmation. That's confirmation that you're on the right path spiritually. Your spirit guides are basically saying, yes, Virgo, any changes or decisions you've been making lately, boom, you've been right on the money. It symbolises the harmony and the balance of soul counterparts. Okay, you are balanced and harmonised with yourself now, because you're on your own aligned path. Well done. I think Virgo's been making massive breakthroughs. That is a good sign as well, that things are coming into alignment for you. Be patient. Be patient. Yeah. Be patient and work with spirit on this. King of Pentacles, success with money. Okay, wise decisions, success with money, intelligence. Okay, this is about intelligence and wisdom. You're using your intelligence and you're using your wisdom. King of Pentacles goes a bit more slowly than the other kings. Grounded energy, very present, lining up with spirit. Going slower. Spirit moves more slowly than the ego. Okay, so more balanced energy here from Virgo. You're lining up, like I said, with money and success. Now, you've got somebody here with the Queen of Wands and what am I saying? Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords energy, right? That is somebody who is bitter. Somebody who should be single. You might not like me saying that. It depends on your situation. They should be single because they haven't got over their past. They haven't got over their issues. They could be quite harsh in their communication style or in their approach to life at the moment because, well, their guard is up, you know. So they could have come across a bit cold or a bit harsh. So that's why it's better to go slowly with this person, right? I see signs about you everywhere. This person is trying to tap in to what they need to do, okay? But I would say this is quite a tricky person. You're not going to be able to push this person in the direction you want, okay? You have to allow them to make their decisions in their own time and their own way, which could be quite testing. But you have support from Spirit, 1111, and you have King of Pentacles energy, right? So you slow things down. This person is thinking about you. This person could be coming towards you with communication, okay? Because this person is definitely thinking, and they are thinking about what is best for them. They are thinking about what is best for them. But like I said, they are quite tricky. So they're going to want to do things in their own way, in their own time. Oh my God. Right, your spirit guides, Virgo. Interesting. Age of Light. You have been training for this for lifetimes. Right. Okay. So you can do this, okay? Right, remember, you are an earth sign, yeah? You are Virgo. You have King of Pentacles. That is earth energy, right? You tap into abundance naturally, particularly when you're grounded, particularly when you have structure. So you have to create your own structure when you can't rely on someone else to give you structure. And the structure is coming through spirit, you know, the true structure of spirit, slowing things down. They're trying to get you into your true nature. You can do this, they're saying. You can handle this. You can handle it. You know? Let spirit guide. Let spirit guide this. Because whatever this person's doing, they are predestined to act and do certain things that they're going to do. Doesn't matter how bitter this person is, how tricky they are, how much ego they've got, how bitter they are about the past, they've got a predestined path. And if their predestined path somehow involves you, it will happen, you know? Yeah, I think you're going to be successful with something here. So hang in there. That's what I'm getting shown anyway. Okay, let's go into Capricorn. Capricorn. I'm taking ages over the readings today. I don't know why. You know, they're only supposed to be about 2 or 3 minutes long, but they never are. I just find it easier not making all the separate videos, particularly when I've got the kids at home. They're at their dad's this morning, but I've got a customer. Well, I don't like to call you customers, but you know what I mean. I'm doing a reading for one of my soul fam. So I've got to get, you know, this done, and it's just easier doing it as you know, like connected videos. Right, illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Okay, well, that may be something of the past, I feel. I don't think that is something that's going on now for Capricorn. I think you may have had illusions in the past where you thought somebody was real and they were there for you. Spirit is reminding you of that. It's almost like to serve as a contrast. You know, like if you feel sometimes a bit skeptical, well, can I rely on this person? You know, can I trust them, or do they really care about me? You know, when you just have those negative thoughts arise, it's like Spirit saying to you, well, compare it to what you used to have with certain people who you really thought you could trust, who you really thought were there for you, and then they weren't. You know, and then when you really look at it, you can see the difference. You can see the difference, you know, because for some reason that relationship was never really grounded like this current one is. Didn't have the same foundation. Even if that person was telling you all the right things and seemed really good at the time, in a lot of ways, it wasn't grounded in the same solid foundation as what you've got now or as what you will be getting. Because I am seeing Capricorn's relationships coming to a more solid foundation. King of Pentacles. That just came out for Virgo, so I'm going to pull you another card. Ooh. But grounded, that's why I'm laughing. Grounded. Oh my God, the solid foundation card. That's hilarious. 4 of Wands, you know, it's got 4 balanced corners, you know, to create a solid foundation. King of Pentacles is the king of the solid foundation. So there you go. Spirit's just saying, it's confirming, you know, you're in a, remember, your relationships are always a mirror to where you are at the time, aren't they? We can all laugh about that when we look over past relationships. You know, but yeah, this where you are now, that is, you are so much more solid in yourself. I think somebody's having regrets, you know, they're having regrets. Now, somebody could be sort of grieving a past relationship or a past mistakes. I feel they've made past mistakes and they sort of wish they hadn't. This person could be quite a sensitive type. They're not necessarily thinking bad thoughts about you. This could be to do with their own issues, right? Issues of the past, addictions they had, or maybe they got stuck with the wrong person, or they just made the wrong moves, and they're going through a bit of a time, you know, they're still processing some of the mistakes they made. But it's important for them to just not focus on that, because they've got a nice bridge over there. Things are never going to be that bad ever again. They've pulled themselves out of all sorts of stuff. Spirit is saying, don't focus on that stuff. Don't focus on that stuff, because it's a slippery slope. But I think this person could be quite a sensitive. And so sometimes they're too sensitive. And they've got, you know, they just think of the future. Think of the present moment, you know. They have got a bit of fear. Yeah, this is definitely a sensitive person. So whether this is a lover, a family member, or a friend, there is somebody in your life who is going through a little bit of, you know, they are moving forward basically, but they might still sometimes get a bit of guilt or regrets over the past, and sometimes they might get a bit of insecurities come up. But again, this is a message for both of you, you know, they're being reminded as well, you know, their life is getting better, your life is getting better, you know, that's what the cards are showing. Don't dim to fit in. This is the Rebecca Campbell deck, Work Your Light. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't dim to fit in. Well, I don't know. I don't think many people that watch this channel just try to fit in, because I certainly don't. But, don't know. Spirit wants you to be liberated. Spirit wants you to be who you truly are and be free. And they're just giving you permission at the moment. I think Capricorn, you're freeing yourself up a little bit to really sort of push the boundaries a bit more and just be you. And this year, do the things that make you happy this year. You know, create the life you want this year, okay? So there we go. Very nice reading. You have got somebody there that is a sensitive. They're a bit sensitive, but, you know, they've got a good prospects now. You've got good prospects. There's a relationship or something here that is, you're either preparing for a more solid relationship if you are, you know, single, because you're creating that solid foundation yourself, or you've actually met someone and you're already creating that. Okay, Aquarius then. Let's go into Aquarius. Ooh, cherish. Oh, cherish your relationship. Oh, how cute. Look at that. Right, so cherish your relationship, cherish yourself. If you're not in a relationship, cherish yourself, because if you want a cherished relationship, you'll only get it once you cherish yourself. I'm all about that now. I'm all about that. Oh dear. Right, triumph, victory, Aquarius. Wow, that is a triumph, a victory, success. If you are very happy right now, you are very, very happy. But if there is something annoying you, you will be very, very annoyed as well. You know, but either way, you will win. That's what that means. You're connecting somebody here who's going through a transformation. They have to go through a transformation, because if they don't, they're just gonna go down a wrong road. They're headed towards the Hierophant. This is the Hierophant here. Right, that's the Guru. That's Spirit. So they are headed in the right direction. It's reassuring to know. Your person is being guided through a transformation. They have to go through it. It might feel difficult. They might not like it, but they're being guided by Spirit. It's all predestined that they have to go through this transformation. And it will end up being positive for them, but it may feel uncomfortable at the time. There's somebody here that is ready for a fresh start with you. Okay, whether it's the same person or somebody different, I don't know. But we're all mirrors, so if you're all closely, you know, if you're closely related with different people, you could all be going through transformations, because we're all soul family, so we're sort of going through these things together, aren't we? But yeah, somebody's going through a transformation. They have to do it. It's predestined. Yeah. Cherish yourself. Cherish your relationship. You've got the Triumph card. I just think, Aquarius, you're very successful at the moment, because this is about your truth. You know, whether you love or you hate, this is your truth. You know, and you're standing by your truth, and that's why you're going to be successful, because it's authentic, you know, it's the truth. So you will be successful. It's all in alignment for you. Whatever you've been working on, you're going to do very well. If you're in a relationship, your relationship could suddenly improve, because your person's realising what they need to do. If there is somebody that you have got your eye on, who you like, this person's going through some sort of transformation at the moment. And, you know, in the meantime, the more you cherish yourself, you could end up getting this person, okay? Because you've got that Ace of Swords, Triumph. It's a conquest. You could leap. You go first. The universe will catch you, Aquarius. There you go. You have got some sort of courageous energy at the moment. Some sort of mad, crazy energy at the moment. I think it's because you've You've had your eye on what you want, and now you just freed yourself to just go for it. And like I said, it's in your alignment. It's not, I don't think this is coming from ego. I think this is, it just feels right. It feels right for you to be doing this in your life right now. Boom. So things are coming together for you. You could be very successful at something at the moment. And relationships definitely will be improving. So we're going to Gemini. I'll just have a little bit of my tea. I've just got normal tea because I'm doing this in the morning. Well, saying that, I do sometimes have herbal when I'm working usually, but I think that was my first cup of tea of the day and I've not even drank it yet. I'll be dying by the end. Oh dear, God help me. Right, Gemini, let go. Sometimes it's best to let go. Let the universe work out things in divine timing. There you go. Very wise. Okay. It's almost like you've got to just get this situation and just go, do you know what? I'm just throwing it over there. I'm just throwing it over there. And I'm just going to concentrate on what I'm doing every day. I'm just going to let Spirit sort this out whenever Spirit's ready to sort that out. I don't know what's going on with that thing over there. You know, that's kind of what they're basically saying for you to do. I think it's quite a good advice, really. Not always easy. If you find that kind of thing difficult, you know, you can always book in for a session with me because that's something that I really do work with. But, you know, basically, you know, distract yourself, make sure you're in the present moment, work on your tasks and your responsibilities. And that tends to, you know, keep it over there, keeping the mind empty, that type of thing. Because that is the advice from Spirit here, Gemini. It's not down for you to sort it out. I know it feels like it is in our little pea-sized brains, but it's not. It's not down to you to sort things out. It's Spirit. Spirit's taking care of everything. Yeah, you've got Knight of Cups, so you might be sort of wanting to support somebody or sort something out, because you're kind, you know. But you know, Spirit is basically doing all the work, so don't worry too much. You know, Knight of Cups is a good energy and it's a good mood. I feel like you're in a happier mood at the moment. Happier mood. You do feel a bit more supported by Spirit at the moment. You know, you are moving in the right direction. And Three of Cups, just your person's going to be happy as well, but they're a bit happier. They're sort of celebrating. I don't know why, but they've got quite a joyful, happy mood actually. Even funnily enough, they come out with Queen of Swords, so I don't think you realise, or you may have felt that this person was quite annoyed, because the Queen of Swords typically the Queen of Swords is someone who's quite annoyed, quite bitter or cold, defensive, not really happy, let's put it that way. Not the happiest queen, but actually, funnily enough, the next couple of days, today and tomorrow, this person's going to be feeling pretty, you know, pretty happy actually. So that's good, you know, celebrating. You know, and you've got this Knight of Cups, so you're sort of feeling happier. So there's actually quite good vibes here for you and your person, whoever that is, family member, friend or lover. Yeah. So maybe that's why you've just got to let things go and not worry about things really. Your person's trying to change. They're trying to change to be what you deserve, okay? That might not be the exact right terminology, but according to your situation, but basically just know your person's trying to get more in touch with themselves. They're sort of going through a whole change. Your person's they're evolving, they're growing, they're changing. That's all you need to know. So that's probably another reason why it's best not to get too worried. Okay. It's all in, I want to say all in God's hands, but I know a lot of people don't like the word God. Leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. Okay, so yeah, just have trust in spirit. That's another message. Have trust in spirit, let go. The universe is working things out. Gemini, you're in good vibes. Things are happy for you, or happier. You could be getting some good news, but just feeling more supported generally by spirit, or perhaps someone around you. And good vibes for your person too. They just don't seem to be in a bad mood. You may think they're in a bad mood, but they're not. So trust that this situation, whatever's going on for you and that person, or if you're worried about them, I feel the situation's going to sort itself out for the better. Okay, right, let's go into Libra. I'm taking ages this morning. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Oh, I do laugh. Right, let's see. Oh, you've got 1111. Ha ha ha. Okay, Libra, 1111. Confirmation you're on the right path. You are listening to your spirit guides. Well done. I know it's hard to do what our spirit guides want us to do. We usually really fight doing things that are, you know. But no, you're doing the right things. You are... You're moving in the right direction. You're moving with a more gentle flow, which is so right for Libra. You know, we're so much happier when we just have a nice gentle flow for our life, aren't we? You know, it's much nicer for us. So it is the best way. Even if things are a bit slow sometimes, or, you know, you feel a bit lonely or whatever it might be, it's much better to be close to spirit and have a gentle environment as a Libra. Oh, you're more grounded. I'm going to pick you another card. Oh, you've got the foundation card. You're definitely more grounded. These two cards came out for the Capricorn reading, right? Oh, lovers. I've just picked you 3 cards. I wouldn't normally do that, but it's because, because those 2 cards came out for Capricorn. So I wanted one that was specifically for you. But they're all for you, because everything's divine, everything's, you know, everything's coming through from spirit. Look, Libra, you know, you're not always the most grounded, okay, unless you've got a lot of earth in your chart. I'm not. I've got a history of not being very grounded, but we are learning how to be more grounded. What does that mean? We're learning to be more present. We're learning to see more clearly and be more realistic. And not quite so dreamy, but it's hard because obviously we are romantic and all that creative stuff. There is the Lovers card here, so there has to be a little bit of romance for us, doesn't there? And then obviously you've got the 1111, which is spirit. We're getting more of a balance here, okay? We are getting more of a balance, which is good, right? Because we're embodying a more balanced energy. We've got our romantic, creative side, spiritual, but we're also being a bit more present, grounded, realistic. It's meaning, what this is confirmation that at the moment, Libra, you're opening up more to spirit. Yeah, you're not fighting things. You're actually working on building a more solid foundation in your life at the moment, and you're slowing things down and being more gentle, like I said. And what you're doing is you're opening up that portal. When you slow things down and you use your gentle energy and you're looking after your Libra self, you're opening up a portal, you see. Spirit can bring through abundance. Spirit is able to bring abundance and good health and love to Libra, because you are opening these doors. Okay, they're not doors, but they kind of look like 2 doors opening. Because you're centered, you see. You have to be grounded in the here and now to channel all those beautiful things through. So Libra, great work. What you've got coming towards you is money and love and better health. I want to say that too. And it's confirmation. 1111. And that's 1111. Because you got, yeah, there you go. There you go. Spirit's confirming. Very nice. Now, you've got somebody here who's blocked. They're scared. They're cautious. In some ways it is a good thing, because if they're feeling cautious, it is more wise for them to tread a bit more carefully. You know, none of us want to put ourselves in compromising positions. They've got this card, I'm going to tell you how I truly feel. It also marries up with the colours here. I always get colours in cards, so I know that's confirmation. You will end up hearing from somebody. Okay, you will. And it may surprise you. It may surprise you. I don't think it's going to be, how can I put this? It might not be the exact thing you want to hear, but it's going to be more like what you would like to hear than what you've heard in the past. And it's going to signify a new beginning that is in a better foundation. Wow, I've never had this card before. This is from your spirit guides. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Sending the light, laying foundations. Divine plan. Wow, that's quite mental, because you've got the foundation card in the middle, and of course the King of Pentacles is the king of a solid foundation, and it says there, laying the foundations. Right, so that's confirmation then, Libra. Boom, you know, boom. You are coming into new love, you're coming into abundance and better health. It's all happening for Libra. You deserve it. I think you've waited quite a while, and things are finally coming together for you. That's good, isn't it? You will hear from somebody, and it will be very good when you do. So just have a bit more patience at the moment, because it takes time to lay solid foundations. Right, Leo. I'm taking ages this morning. I've just taken so long. I don't know, I can't move quick. Marriage. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. Oh, you got the marriage card, Leo. You're going to be coming together with somebody. You are going to be coming together with somebody, because you are now coming together within yourself, if that makes sense. You've listened to both. We've all got obviously our true nature and the false self, the ego, and you've listened to both parts, and now you're coming together as one. You're more in your alignment, so your relationship life is going to come together better. Does that make sense? You're coming together better, so your relationship life's going to come together better now, and you're headed towards a union. Now, you've got the Devil card. You could be very attracted to somebody, you know. You really could. Now, you could be celebrating as well. Celebrating. Now, just be careful not to get too indulgent here, because with the Devil and the Three of Cups, you could go a bit overboard. You know, if you're going on a night out or doing anything like that, you know, just try to keep balance. But, you know, you could be really, really going for it. I just want to say that. You could be really going for it with something in your life at the moment. Now, you've got somebody here who is struggling. Okay, they are struggling. You've got fire. You've got celebration. You know, you're just going for things. You've got drive at the moment, Leo. You've got somebody here that might seem a bit weak or a bit... They might be giving you mixed messages here. It's like they're tired, or they are not putting in the effort that they could be to your connection. But they've got the message here, I'm ignoring other people. And then they get the Hierophant, which is commitment. I wonder whether your person would normally be very social, but they're not really interested in doing that with other people. They'd rather do it with you. You're in a very social mood here. You're in a very celebratory mood about something. If you're not socialising, then you're celebrating something. And you're very driven at the moment. Your person might be feeling tired. It might just be as simple as the fact that they're just feeling tired, but they are committed to you. They're very much interested in you, and they might just need a bit of a break at the moment. Or it could be that your person is, you know, they're just literally not interested in other people. They've got no desire or interest to spend time with other people. You know, they just want loyalty with you, and that's all that matters to them, which I really think is quite sweet. And you've got the marriage card. Oh my God, you've got the marriage card twice, haven't you? You got the Hierophant and the marriage card. You're coming together with somebody, there's no doubt about it. It's a union. I mean, if you're, I just want to say, if you've been looking for a new job or something like that, you could be, because this could be a union like of a life purpose coming together or something like that as well. So you could be celebrating some very good news, and you've been working really hard for it. But you know, you could also be manifesting a marriage, or not a marriage, but you know, like a union or something. Priestess, wow, how are you being called to step up and lead? Leo, leadership. You're taking the helm. I think you are. That's the energy I'm getting here. Leo is taking the reins. Things get really going well for you now. Something, if it's not a relationship, something is coming together for Leo at the moment, I'll tell you that. Okay, let's go into Aries. But you could be on the verge. If you're getting things together, you could be on the verge of, you know, a relationship coming together for you finally, like a new relationship if you're single. Right, let's go into Aries. Power. The power of love is drawing like a magnet, two souls together. Wow. Power. Okay. So. Again, I'm sure I've said this recently about Aries, that you don't really have to do anything. I feel a relationship being drawn to you just because of your energy. I do. And it could be somebody you've not even met. Tower. Oh, I get shivers. Something's changing in your external reality quick. It's happening very fast. Now, this could be somebody coming in very fast. My God, thinking about that. The power of love, like a magnet, drawing two souls together. Tower card. I had to pick another card when I saw the tower. Look at that. That could be somebody coming in very fast towards you there. I don't know. Perhaps somebody sees that you're walking away and they don't want you to. Or, like I said, it could be someone you've not met, right? And, well, you're acting quickly. You're going to be acting fast. Something's coming towards you. Something's changing very quick. Maybe this is a change you've been waiting for. I mean, I know I'm sort of changing the story, but you may have been waiting and waiting to feel different about something, to feel ready. You know, say like if you've not been dating for a while and you've just been waiting and waiting because you just haven't felt in the mood, and then all of a sudden, boom, you are ready. Do you know what I mean? Or you've been waiting for something to happen, okay? Could be to do with business even, and all of a sudden, boom, it happens. There is great amount of power behind Aries at the moment, forcing something to change. And this is not just on a mental level. This is now happening in your reality. Something is changing. Something is happening quickly. You could be doing something quickly, or, well, it's always spirit really doing everything. We just think we're the ones that are doing it, but you know, it's all, but you know, something is changing quickly for Aries. I want to say that. And then you've got this Six of Wands person over here, they are successful. This is a very successful energy. They're going through some sort of awakening at the moment. Look at that. So there's been some kind of pause in the action for that person, but it's leading them to success. Your person, I think, acts very confident on the surface, and I don't think they are that confident underneath. Do you know that? I feel insecure. I feel this person gives it all the confidence, but they're not as confident as they may seem. They're waking up to something and they want success with you. I think they are drawn to your energy. But something's changing in Aries. Something is changing with you big time in your life. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So that's confirmation, Aries, that you are already on track to changing your life. And you are getting closer and closer now to the changes that you wanted. And sometimes when we're really embracing change, true change, it does feel a bit strange because we don't really know where it's leading us to. And I've been feeling like that lately as well. And I've got Aries in my chart, you know. So you don't really know where it's leading. But what I would say to you is, very, very soon something is starting to change for you. You're going to notice differences within yourself. You're going to feel ready to just, something's going to happen, you know, and I think you're going to be pleased, really, because it means things will start moving forward for you now, you know. Things will actually start to move forward for you. That's what your spirit guides are saying. You're already doing it. Don't overthink. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep facing your true north, you know. Power, the power of love, like a magnet, is drawing two souls together. Somebody's waking up and they do want to be successful with you, okay? So interesting, you know. I think you could either hear from this person or you could end up moving on and then they're gonna really realise, like, whoa, I do not want to lose it, Aries, you know. Right, let's go into Sagittarius. Boundaries. Having boundaries is important. I do love the photo on this card's quite hilarious, isn't it? Don't ever ask me to play tennis. So have a sensible boundary. Yeah, because if you don't have boundaries, you're going too much out into the matrix and then your energy starts to get unbalanced. Because we are spiritual beings, we have to have a balance, don't we, of going out there and also being in here. Otherwise we just end up all out of alignment. So that's why your boundaries are important. It is important for you to have boundaries with people so that you are balanced energetically. Otherwise, people are pulling you too much out into the matrix. Then you're too much dabbling in ego, basically, and it's just too much physicality for us. The energy is not good when we're in that state. So you're doing the right thing to have boundaries here. Very good. And you will be feeling better for it. Now you've got the Perseverance card. It may feel a bit hard work at the moment in a way, you know, but it's worth persevering. It's worth keep doing what you're doing. Keep creating those boundaries. Keep tapping into yourself, you know, and getting to know yourself. And keep persevering with whatever it is you're having to do, because it's going to be very much worth it. Your person's got 6 of... Oh, I haven't probably shuffled properly. But they're still the cards for your person, because it's just like everything's just happening, isn't it? Right, so your person's gone through some kind of awakening. They've made some realizations. They weren't happy. They were looking on the negatives. They were falling into negative traps, okay? Depression, perhaps, or just stuck in the past, repeating old patterns, yeah? They're waking up now. They're realizing, I can't live like that. I can't live like that anymore. I have to move forwards, you know? Boom. Yeah, your person's stepping up. So that's why it's worth persevering with yourself at the moment and your beliefs and how you need to live your life. Because you're honouring yourself, you're honouring spirit. It's good for your energy. And your person is making some breakthroughs here. Some good breakthroughs. There's going to be some positive changes. Look at this. This is incredible. I do listen to what you say, and I am trying to find a solution within myself. Boom. So let's have a look at what your spirit guides are advising you, Sag. Do you know, I always write Sag because I'm not very good at spelling. There's certain words I just can't spell, and Sagittarius is... Aquarius is one of them words. Play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Well, you might have been doing quite a bit of playing lately, and they're just saying to you, yeah, keep doing that, because it's a good vibe. But, you know, play can be, like, you don't have to be so serious with yourself either. Like, where you're setting your boundaries and you're spending time with yourself a bit more and not going out quite so much into the matrix, just so that you get a better balance. It's very good for your energy, but you can have fun. Like, I've been watching cartoons, you know, and it's like just so nice because I just find it easy to watch, and it's fun. It makes me laugh, you know. So you can do things like that, can't you, in your own energy? Right, so there we go. Good news for you. I tell you, someone's going through a bit of a change at the minute. So it's going to be worth persevering. Right, let's go into Scorpio. Message for Scorpio. I can only go as fast as I can go. And I'm going over time today, but it's just, must be the way my energy is today. Remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. Okay, so when they do this, they're trying to get you to tap into love. All right, Scorpio? All the little bits of love that you've got in different relationships with people, to just tune you into that beautiful vibration. You are love. You know, you are naturally love. So they want you to just feel that vibration. And enjoy it, because it will have a very good effect on all of your relationships if you're coming from that energy of love, because it's the opposite of ego. Ooh. Right, now that's interesting. I just saw the Justice card. Yeah, it is the Justice card. Okay, this means things going in your favour, more balance as well, breaking karmic patterns. You're not going to keep repeating patterns of the past. You are going for true love. You're going for truth. You're going for living your own authentic life and doing what is right for you. Not what's right for everyone else. What is right for you and your life. And with the Justice card, yes, you could be signing legal documents, things like that, as part of the process. It's very possible. There could be documents being signed or agreements. Right, you've got somebody here who's not in such a good place right now. They might be going through some sort of rejection, some sort of abandonment, loss, hardship. They're headed towards success. They're headed towards money, abundance, good health. getting themselves in a much better position. And this is somebody that can earn money from multiple sources, so it doesn't all just come from one place. Okay? Now, this person could be a family member, a friend, or a lover. But they are basically in the process of getting themselves out of quite a dark hole and moving into the light to success. And I feel they're actually closer than they may realise. They're going through a transitional point, I think. There's still a little bit of them that suffers with the insecurities. But they're really moving now into their confidence and a much better, more solid energy. It's like a new opportunity coming towards this person. Oh yeah, look, they are at a transition. I'm at a crossroads. I'm choosing which path to take. So they're making a choice to move out of a situation that is not good for them, not healthy, and to come into a much better position. You'll be pleased for them. You would. You'll be pleased to see them do this. It may be that they have something more to offer you once they're in this better position as well. Okay? They're going through a change. Like I said, it will go in your favour because you've got the Justice card, so things are going in your favour now. So this is going to work in your favour. You know, the positive changes that person's making, it's going to be beneficial to you. And you will get what you deserve. And they're saying, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Oh, I love that one. Have fun, you know, just be playful. Notice the good things, all the good little things in your relationships at the moment. It's been quite a heavy time for Scorpio. It really has. Major Arcana, Justice card. But, you know, you're right on the verge now of getting the things that you deserve, all right? So they're just trying to say to you, like, have a bit of fun. I love these cards, by the way. I just love the red on the side. I don't know why. And I love the colour. And I'm not really a big person on red. I'll be honest with you. I'm more pink. I like black, as you know, because I always wear black. And I just love pastel colours and pink. But I'm mainly black and pink, like a baby pink, or like my phone cover is like this. You know, obviously you see my nails, like I like baby colours. But for some reason, I just love this deck. I should do like, what was it, deck review, shouldn't I? Right, anyway. We're going to go into Pisces. So why I came out with all of that. I just come out with things. It's quite funny. Right, okay. Let's see what we get now. Power. Well, you saw me shuffle for about an hour. So I know I'm not the best shuffler, but I did shuffle for about an hour, right? Pisces, okay? The power of love, like a magnet, drawing two souls together. And we're about to go into Pisces season. We're not far off. It's your season, your birthday, very soon. So, what does that mean? Your birthday very soon, and then that phone made a noise. There is stuff changing for Pisces, I want to say that. There's stuff changing for you to do with relationships, to do with your dreams, to do with how you see life. Knight of Cups. Yeah. You are, I know I say it all the time, I feel like I'm saying it a lot with Pisces, but you are getting in your zone. You are making yourself happy. You are spiritually aligned. You know how to fill your own cup. You are a vibrational match for emotional fulfillment in every area of your life, and for a soulmate, for love. Boom. You're working through kindness. You're working through spirit's love. Much more. You're not dropping into ego and games or sort of fake stuff anymore. Not that I'm saying you were, but some of you may. The past is showing itself. It's like you're looking after your inner child. I mean, I don't really believe in the inner child in a way, but then we don't want to keep the inner child alive because the inner child's got a lot of fears, you see. So that's why it is really just a story, and it's an illusion, because we're not a child, we're a being, we're a spiritual being that is eternal, that has been in existence since the beginning of the creation of the universe. That's how old your being is. Crazy, isn't it? And you have amazing energy here of love, of your sensitivities, of being kind to yourself and gentle. It's really nice. Somebody from your past thinking about you, maybe. Somebody in a good position. They've got challenges, maybe to do with their childhood. They have challenges to do with their childhood, but they are able to deal with it. They will do whatever it takes to get through to you, or have a bond with you, or whatever it is, because this could be a family member or a friend. But if it's a lover, whatever kind of bond it is, there's a lot of love there. There is a hell of a lot of love. And I see this person fighting for you. Fighting for themselves. I'm not stable right now. Let me fix this. And they're not stable, and it's because of the past. Okay? It's because of the past that they are not stable, but they are in a good position and they are going to persevere. They know you are a good person. They know you are caring and kind. And that means a lot to this person. Council of Light. We've had this card already today, but it was a while ago. Divine orchestration. Helpers in the subtle realms. Yeah. Pisces. You're tapping into much higher vibrational spiritual beings, because you are filling up your own cup, because you are coming from a good place of spirit within you. A beautiful frequency. You found yourself, you found your truth, and you're being real, and it's gorgeous, and you're bringing all these beautiful spiritual beings around you to support you. Helpers in the subtle realms, divine orchestration. There's a power here drawing you together with somebody where there's a special bond, a very special bond, and it will overcome the odds, okay? It will. So that's the message. Let's go into Cancer. That was a nice message for Pisces. Okay, that was really lovely, actually. I really felt that one. Cancer, let's see what we get for us. Okay. It's dark here today. And it doesn't look dark. It looks like there's lots of bright light coming through there, but it's actually like it's clouds coverage. It's quite dark. So, yeah, Cancer, let's see what we're getting as a message for us. Right, okay, we've got 2 cards, okay? Oh, gosh. Oh, dear. Moment. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. And remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. This was very similar to another reading I did. Scorpio had the remarkable card, but then there was another, I think it might have been Taurus right at the beginning, in case you have Taurus in your chart. And it was the message basically, because I was like, what the hell? Because I don't really like dwelling on the past. All right, some of you might be hoping for a previous partner to come back. And this could be something that is going to happen, okay? But if some of you are just so you've left your twin flame in the past now, you've moved on from it, that type of thing. Because I know some of you have. What they're trying to do is that Spirit is trying to tune you into the frequency of love by seeing beautiful things, simple things in the relationships around you, because they're all mirrors and reflections of the love that you have inside yourself. Anything in your reality is a reflection of your loving nature as a child of Spirit. And memories of the past, okay, I don't like dwelling on the past in my spiritual path personally, but there's something here to do with like love that you've experienced in the past and how beautiful that was as well. So they're igniting love within Cancer. They're aligning us to the vibration of love, which we are anyway, but obviously our ego obstructs it, and sometimes we forget and we go into fear or we go into sadness. I mean, I had a bit of pain body coming up last night, yeah, sorry, you might be able to hear a lorry or something out there making loads of noise. I had a bit of pain body come up last night just before I was going to bed, you know, and I thought, oh, you know, I'm feeling a bit sad. And I just had to remind myself, you know, it's just, sometimes we're just purging it out because it just needs to leave. We don't need to think about it. You know, all of the stuff that comes up, it's usually, sometimes, yes, it's to help us understand that we're on the wrong path and we need to realign to the right path. But sometimes it's, most of the time, it's really just coming up to be released, you know, because that's why we've incarnated, to release all our past karmas and, you know, pain bodies. So, you know, it was that bit of sadness was coming up to be released, and I didn't really need to think about it, and then it just left, you know, and then you've got less obstruction to the self, which is love. So we're being guided into love. We're being guided into our mastery. We've got the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy, and mastering the ego, the full self, and the light, the true self, the spirit being within us. You know, managing our emotions better and progressing forward in our life really quite quickly. You're going to be noticing fast progress in different areas of your life at the moment, Cancer. And it's because you know, we are naturally very loving, you know, as a star sign. Obviously, all of us are, because we're all loving in different ways. Cancer is particularly nurturing, isn't it? So we're sort of really nurturing the love within ourselves, and we're really now progressing nicely because we're respecting our form identity as Cancerians, and we are embodying that love within ourselves, and it's helping us to tap into our true nature, which is spirit. So spirit is now helping us to progress things. So you're going to be noticing fast progress, really, in a positive direction with things that you may have been working on, okay? And better mastery as well of your emotions, which is always a good thing for a Cancerian, because, you know, the moon is changing position all the time. We're ruled by the moon, so it's very hard for us. Now, interestingly, our little Gilbert's having a dream. He's having a dream, and he's, can you hear him? Queen of Pentacles. Right, now, this doesn't have to be a feminine. It could be a feminine energy, somebody with feminine energy. They're in a position to offer you something or work with you on something that can be successful. Now, this person also doesn't have to be a feminine, like I said, it could be any gender or sexuality, but they could be also learning how to be more solid within themselves and more nurturing of themselves. Actually, they're because remember, to be nurturing to other people, we have to learn to nurture ourselves first. So that person's going through a process of nurturing themselves and becoming more solid and more abundant and more healthy. So this is good for this person. You're both mirrors, actually. They're really looking after themselves and progressing nicely and getting more healthy and successful. And you are too, with the Chariot. So even if you're not together with this person, or you could be friends or family members. You're both actually improving your lives at the moment. We are on hold, but I am coming back for you. Right, so it could be somebody who at the moment is focusing on themselves and their long-term goals, sorting themselves out, okay? It could be, this is for some of you, that, you know, and that's why they're telling you to think about a happy memory that you had with this person, because there is still a connection there and they are going to be in a better position at some point to come forward towards you. When they do, you're going to be in a much better state than you used to be as well. If you're single, you know, this could be a family member or a friend, and your bond is just going to keep improving now, which is nice, isn't it? You know, and they may have had some grief, problems like that in the past, that depression maybe, but they do value. I want to say that this person, whoever this person is, lover, family member or friend, this person really values you. Really does. And if you're single, you're manifesting somebody who is like yourself. You know, somebody who's learning to be their true self, be kind, be hardworking, be caring, you know, have something decent to offer, because the Queen of Pentacles has something really decent to offer. Is you know, more stable and grounded, like I said, healthy. So you'll be manifesting a partner who's like this, because this is what you're doing. This is what's showing up in the energies, you know, because you're becoming more balanced and you're progressing in your life very nicely. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts and past lives. Yeah, so that's what it's all about. That's why it's all about progress, you know. That's what I'm saying. You're mirrors to somebody else, and whether you've met them yet or you haven't, but you're pulling in an energy here, and it could be a general energy of the people in your life. You know, like I'm seeing improvements in certain relationships I've got in my life that are, you know, family members, you know, even friendships, and they're all, you know, people around me, my soul family, we're all getting into a better position, and so we're all mirroring each other. But then obviously that can then mean your love relationship as well. It's because your soul family, the people you're connecting into, Cancer, your spirit guides are saying that you are all going through a process of releasing soul patterns, contracts and past lives, so that you're free from not getting in toxic cycles, not neglecting yourself anymore, not caring for others but you're in a state of lack. You know, those types of scenarios that Cancer can get into. You know, that's all moving into the past now, and you're severing that spirit. Your spirit guides are helping you with all of this, right? They're helping you to release the patterns so that you're now progressing like never before, because it's really hard to break karmic patterns. So this is a big yes from spirit, that you are finally freeing yourself so you can be your true energy and shine your true Cancerian light, and be successful in many areas of your life. It's amazing. So that's the message. You could be hearing from somebody, you could be meeting somebody, and they're going to be much more solid, much more trustworthy, much more caring, and your relationships generally, your life generally, just coming into a much better balance, Cancer. It's nice. It's worth the effort. It's worth everything you're doing. Okay? Because that is confirmation from spirit that everything you're doing right now is worth it. You know, even if you can't see all the results, you can see some results, but you can't see all the results yet. It is worth it. Okay? So I'm sending you lots of love and peace. And if you want to book in, you know you can. Just contact me. Got my website, awakeningtarot.co.uk. And you can message me there or email me. Lots of love.